Greetings, and welcome to the first edition of COVID Creeps. Scary stories to hear in the dark. We suggest that you turn off the lights, put on some blankets, and brace yourself for what's to come. This week we have a story of suspense, one that might even make you question your reality. This is Speak No Evil by Alissa Hernandez.
Crises there will continue to be. In meeting them, whether foreign or domestic, great or small, there is a recurring temptation to feel that some spectacular and costly action could become the miraculous solution to all current difficulties. A huge increase in newer elements of our defense.
When? Or they must have had an affair, or they eloped. But why would they stay in their countries? Maybe because
Honey, breakfast is ready.
I'll be up in a few minutes, dear.
It's gonna get cold. I'm sure you could take a break from your hobbies to spend some time with your daughter.
Hobbies? This is my job, woman. Just leave my food at the door.
Talking to yourself about absurd theories about the government isn't a job, Carl. Mr. Smith called me and told me that he fired you. How are we supposed to support Jane now?
I didn't like that job anyway. Smith doesn't know the difference between a banana and a pen. Besides, I'm so close to a breakthrough, Lynn. Just imagine how much money I could make off this theory if I publish it.
All right, what is it then?
Eisenhower is working with the Soviets.
That's ridiculous. If you publish that, you're gonna get yourself killed. You need to go out and ask for Mr. Smith's forgiveness and your job back.
I am not going back to that cheating ape. I'd rather get stranded on another planet.
At least go to town to look for a job after breakfast then.
Good morning, Dad.
Good morning, sweetie. What are you watching?
Captain Kangaroo, but Howdy Doody's next if you want to watch it with me.
Jane, you're gonna have to start getting ready for school.
Aw, man, I never get to watch Howdy Doody.
I wish there was a way to watch TV shows at any time. Can you take a look at the TV guide, darling?
Jane, honey, Howdy Doody is on again at 5, so you can watch when you get your school done work early.
Perhaps I could bring the TV to her at school.
Carl, don't be ridiculous. She'll just watch it later.
No, at 5, people are home from school. And if people are home from work and school, they'll want to watch TV too. Everyone in the neighborhood has one, Linda. Increased use of television will cause more radiation to be emitted. The Johnson son had to get glasses because he sat too close. Our sweet Jane will have her brain melted. The whole neighborhood's gonna kill her indirectly. I can't risk that.
People watch TV in the morning too, Carl.
Oh no.
What are you doing?
We have to get rid of this. It's killing us. They made them really heavy. They're onto me, Linda.
I think you should go to town already. Get some fresh air. You've been cooped up inside for too long. You're delusional.
No, I shouldn't have taken the break. Damn it, Linda, why wouldn't you just leave the food by the door?
I love you, Carl. And if you cared about us, then you would listen to me and get an actual job. I do this because I love you, but I also love Jane. If I feel that Jane isn't safe around you, then I won't hesitate to leave. It's up to you. This is your last chance, Carl.
Fine, I'll go, but I have to get ready first.
Don't you dare think about going to the basement either.
I'm ready for school.
Have you been standing there the whole time?
I don't want to leave Dad. He's a good person.
Everything's gonna be fine, dear. Let's go to school.
She didn't say bye to me. I guess she's really mad at me. Oh well, I guess I gotta drive to town now.
Has been overshadowed by task forces of scientists in laboratories and testing fields. In the same fashion,
Maybe she was
free
right.
university
A new
prejudice
job wouldn't hurt unless
historically the fountainhead
Smith
of
told everyone in
free
town not to
ideas
hire me.
and scientific
Who is that? What the hell is wrong with you? I don't have insurance if that's what you wanted. Hello? Can't you talk? Oh, forget it.
You should have killed me. I've seen the future.
But I didn't. You're welcome. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go find a new job. Get out of the street unless if you can give me a new job.
You make theories, right? I can help you with that.
How do you know that? Wait, how have you seen the future?
Carl Wilson. I used to work with the Secret Service, and the government has been watching you with great interest. The government insists that we travel to different points in time to make sure that they occur. But you have the power to change it.
Did Linda set you up? How much did she pay you?
No, Mr. Wilson. I'm doing this to save my country. I faked my death and quit the Secret Service. I fled here to Marquette thinking that I would escape that life, but I was wrong. I saw your column in the paper. Most of the things you said lined up perfectly with the government's findings.
What? Yeah, well, you don't have to worry about that anymore. My boss thought it was a satire, so he put my column next to the funnies. I guess he realized I wasn't joking. I got fired yesterday, so your precious little government secrets are safe.
The country deserves to know the truth. You and I will be the messengers to the people. I'm on your side. You would have been dead by now if it were different.
You wanted to die earlier. Why should I believe you?
Eisenhower is working with the Soviets. Why do you think he was a Republican? Obviously his political beliefs, but also his allegiance to the Russians, the Red State. That's not supposed to happen. You changed the course of history.
You know what? You're funny. You sound just like me. Linda was right. Let me take you to go get a drink. Then you leave me alone, alright? You could ride shotgun if you want. Just get into the car.
Alright, you have to believe me. You don't know what you're capable of. You speak the truth. Here, predict something.
Fine. It's gonna rain even though there isn't a cloud in the sky.
That's good. Now we just wait. Wanna play I Spy?
Sure. I spy with my little eye something green.
The grass?
Yep, your turn.
I Spy... I just realized that Kansas isn't very scenic.
Nothing's happening. What's your point?
This isn't what I expected. Perhaps you are just crazy.
Says the guy who jumped in front of a moving car.
Are you okay?
Yeah. What were you saying about giving me a job?
We can skip the drinks and go to my office. It's down the street.
Alright, well, you can pay me, right?
Of course, the amount is up to you. My office is right at the end of this block.
What's this job you want me to do?
You're gonna do what I tell you. You have a gift, Mr. Wilson, but you need to learn to use it.
I don't know about that. You're not very convincing. I think you should go somewhere else.
They're gonna think you're crazy. Nobody's gonna take you in. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. When are you gonna be able to choose your benefits again?
Well, if this ability of mine is real, then I'd say any time.
You don't know what you're doing with it. You could start the apocalypse just by asking for a piece of cake.
The rain was probably a coincidence, and I'm sure the president doesn't actually work with Russia. Wait, I don't even know your name.
The president was as American as apple pie. He never spoke to the Soviets for anything other than negotiation. Then your article was published, and now President Eisenhower talks for hours with the Soviet leader. They now meet at Switzerland every 2 weeks to go skiing. As for my name, let's just say I'm the good Mr. Smith, and telling you my real name will threaten your safety. If you wish to work with me, you must sign this contract. Your pay is up to you, since you have that power now. Are you in?
I don't know. This seems kind of ridiculous.
Think of the lives that you could save. Your family can be saved from harm. This is entirely up to you.
How many?
Any amount. The city, country, and perhaps the world. You could be your daughter's hero. Are you in?
Yes, I believe this will be a great partnership, sir. I hope this is the right thing to do.
Yeah, we were on our way to school and it just started pouring on Jane and I. Poor thing had to use your book bag to cover.
That's crazy, but be careful. You guys can get sick from that. So there's the possibility of 3 mugs of hot cocoa with our names on them in the kitchen.
Ooh, I want one.
After dinner, darling. So, Carl, did you get a new job?
Yeah, but can we talk about how good these pancakes are?
You actually found one? I'm surprised. I thought it was going to take you a week or at least maybe a month.
Thanks for the support. These potatoes are magnificent.
So what is it?
The gravy is perfect. It hasn't touched my peas. And the meatloaf, it's...
Carl, shut up about the stupid meatloaf and tell me what job you got.
Why does it matter? I'm getting paid for it, aren't I?
You're acting like a child. If you want me to treat you like one, then so be it. No more meatloaf until you tell me.
No more dinner for daddy. No more dinner for daddy.
I got a job as an accountant, but it doesn't matter. Happy now?
Oh, that's interesting. Who hired you? I'll send you the pie for him tomorrow.
I want pie.
Yes, I'll make one for us too.
You're really nosy, Linda.
I'm just curious.
Hello, Mr. Wilson. Is that for me?
Yes. So what's the agenda today?
I've got a list for you to read out loud. But first, I wanted to give you this. It may not look like much.
It's a Matchbox car. Is this a joke?
It's a time machine. We use these to get from place to place. Simply roll it forward to go to the future and roll it backward to go to the past. I made you one that looks like a Ford Thunderbird. I hope you like it.
How do I know where I'm going?
It takes you to the right place at the right time. But there's still a few kinks that need to be worked out. At the service, the admins would input the date and time, but I made a prototype that will track paradoxes and lead me to the nearest one. I'm actually from the year 2020, and I just want to say that things get worse there. I'd rather be in 1957 instead.
Can I just say that everything will improve that year?
See, that's the thing. We have to keep that the way it is. So please take back what you said. This will keep the population in check, like I said.
Take it back? You sound a little hurt, but fine. 2020 will be an awful year. What do you actually want me to do?
What you're gonna do is read this paper out loud.
Some of this sounds pretty risky. Are you sure about this?
I could turn you into the government for being a threat to the country with the things that you could potentially say. Of course, that would mean that I have to come out of hiding and compromise myself. In the end, all of us, including your family, will be questioned and disposed of. We wouldn't want that, right?
What happened to freedom of speech? I know my rights.
You signed away your rights as an American when you signed that contract. You belong to me.
These are oddly specific. Killing the next president? Walt Disney? How do you know if this will work?
Read the damn list.
Nobody will win the Cold War. That's absurd.
I don't need your sass.
Okay, fine. The next president of the United States will be assassinated. I wish my wife were here. Walt Disney will die and have his head frozen. America will step on the moon first. There will be a civil rights movement in the next decade. Alright, that's all it says. This is strange stuff.
Thank you, Carl. We need people like you to help everything go in the right direction. This job isn't much right now, but you'll soon see your impact.
The right direction? This is gonna hurt people.
It'll scare them for sure. but it's the only way that they'll listen. Give the people what they want, and they'll walk all over you. Scaring them keeps them in check.
Hi, honey. You forgot your lunch at home, so I decided to come give it to you. You must be Mr. Smith. Thank you for taking in my husband. I hope you enjoyed the pie he brought you.
Yes.
Yes, thank you for coming, dear. I'll see you later. I love you.
Goodbye, darling. I love you too.
God, she's wonderful.
Did you tell her what we do? You signed, Carl. Did you even read it?
She only knows the address in case of an emergency.
You can't trust anyone anymore, Wilson. Your wife could tell your daughter, and she could tell her friends at school. Trust no one.
So why should I trust you? You have a gun pointed at my face and you're trying to say that I can't trust anyone? What happened to wanting the world to know the truth?
You're mine, Carl. You can only listen to me.
You know what? I'm a grown man. I have an ability that makes me better than before. I don't need you. You're fired. And to seal the deal, I want you to leave this office and go shoot someone else with that gun. I don't care who. Just leave me and my family alone.
Go to hell.
I'll see you there. Oh my God! Somebody call an ambulance! No.
Let go of me.
No, you're gonna stay in here and turn yourself in. Leave my family and I out of this. You're gonna be fine. I'm so sorry. You'll survive this. I have to go. They can't hear it? It won't go away. Maybe some music will calm me down. I can't do this anymore. I feel like the feds are gonna be on my tail. Wait, no. I'd rather have a slice of pie waiting in the kitchen table. God have mercy on me. I need Linda.
There was a massacre right in front of your office. I rushed home to call you. The phone booths were busy. Oh my God, I'm so glad you're all right. It all happened so fast. I gotta call the school. Wait, how did you get here so fast?
They blocked the front entrance, so I went out the back and I drove. But unfortunately, I have to tell you something.
Oh, you could tell me anything, honey. I'll listen.
The job I got isn't what you think it is. My theories are actually coming true. And Mr. Smith, well, that's not his actual name. He's a Secret Service man. Well, he was. But he wanted me to work with him, so I did. And he got mad when you came in, and he pointed a gun to me and threatened to hurt you and Jane. I told him that I quit and told him to go shoot someone else, just not us. He's the gunman. After he did that, I told him to turn himself in and not to mention any of us. I wanted him to leave us alone.
What the hell is wrong with you? I don't even know who you are. The Carl I married would never do harm to anyone. You're psychotic. We're done. When Jane gets off school, I'm taking her somewhere far from here. I'm calling the police.
Wait, Linda, please stay. You're all I have.
Carl, I can't move. Please, let me go. I promise I'll stay with you forever. Please.
If I let you go, you're gonna try and leave. I can't let that happen. I do love you though. So you're gonna sit on the couch and wait for me. Don't move a muscle after.
Please don't do this, Carl.
I said go.
No, please, Carl. I'll do anything. Think about Jane.
Oh yes, speaking of Jane, it's time for us to pick her up. Come now, dear. Let's go get her.
Please don't hurt her, Carl.
We don't want to keep Jane waiting. You go first. You're not gonna say anything to Jane.
Please, Carl. This isn't right. Just let Jane and I move away. You need to get help.
You really can't stop talking for 5 minutes? How about I pull over and let you talk yourself out? After that, you need to zip it, or else I'll shut you up myself.
You brought the knife? Carl, please. I don't want to die. I'll let you stay at the job. I'm so sorry that I made fun of what you love doing. I never knew you were hurt. I was just joking around with you. You know that.
I'm getting impatient. You know what? We are done. I can't force you to love me when there's no more love to give.
So Jane and I can leave?
No. If I can't love you, then no one else will.
Carl! No! Please!
Sorry, Linda. You wouldn't shut up. Jane deserves better. Oh, look it. We're here already and Jane's right there. Hello, Jane. How was school?
Hi. It was pretty good. Mommy, I want to show you something.
Your mother isn't feeling the best, dear. That's why I came to get you.
She always wants to see what I have. What's that smell?
It's groceries. I think they gone south.
Mom? Why is she bloody? Did you kill her?
You can't shut up and mind your business? If you want to act like your mom, then you'll end up like her too.
No, please don't hurt me.
You'll learn your lesson.
You're choking me. I can't breathe. Stop. Stop, please.
You'll learn soon enough. I'm sorry I failed you. There's no point in going back home. I don't have anything else now. I don't know what to do. I should turn myself in. No, they wouldn't believe me about the ability. God, I don't even want to use it anymore. I could pretend that none of this ever happened. I could fake my death, move down to Tallahassee with my mother. No, I couldn't tell anybody about this. Look where it got me. Oh my God, I just want my family back. I wish I could fix this. I want to go back in time. Wait, I totally forgot about... Yeah, right. Smith was probably messing with me. Unless this thing actually works. Hell, it's worth a try. I'll take anything at this point. Well, here goes nothing. That scumbag was right. But where am I? Everything's destroyed. Where's everybody? Oh no. I think I've gone too far in time. Is this the year that Smith was from? I see what he meant. This is the end. The apocalypse. Wait, I think I made a mistake. What did he say? Forward goes back. No. That's what I did and now I'm here. So forward must mean forward and back means back. That makes way more sense. Damn, that man was right about everything. I wish I could thank him. It'd be better if I stopped talking and actually went back. I'm back. In my car. Wait, what time is it? 1:30. I did it! Oh my! It worked! Jane and Linda are still alive. Linda must be nearby. Linda! Oh dear, I'm so happy that you're alright.
I'm glad you're alright too. I heard what happened in town, so you must be really stressed out. I figured you wanted a slice of pie. And after, we can go upstairs and I can give you my gift for getting a job so quick. Perhaps Jane could use a little brother or sister.
That sounds great. I mean, yes. That sounds very stressful leaving. This pie looks delicious. This is one of your best yet. God, I love you so much. Did you add anything new?
A chef never reveals her secrets. So how was your day?
It's been interesting. Wait, aren't you supposed to go pick up Jane?
Well, perhaps you give me a ride.
Yeah, I don't mind. I love hearing about her day. Perhaps I'll treat you guys to a nice dinner downtown.
Alright, let's go.
Thank you for the pie, by the way. I'll go start the car.
You're welcome, dear. I must powder my nose.
Whatever you say, hon. I love you. Man, the stress must be getting to my head. I feel a little lightheaded. I'll be fine. Yeah, I could totally drive. Hey, why is everything turning black?
This is Mother Bird to home base. Threat, has been neutralized. Carl, I need you to calm down. I will tell you everything, but you can't... Oh wait, we put a muzzle and a straitjacket on you. You can't do anything. Now you know how I felt before you killed me.
Honey, he's gonna think you're a ghost. He's too crazy to understand the reincarnation policy. I gotta admit, I went a little crazy when I found out too.
We all do. At least this one's gonna die quick. He's too dangerous to be kept alive. Think about the things he could say. I have to admit, I really tried to save him from going this route, but his ignorance is his weakness.
It's all worth it. I get to have you all to myself again. You hear that, Wilson? You stole Linda from me. I don't know what you said all those years back, but you managed to win her over.
I never thought that I would love another man while I was married. But then I met you, Carl. I thought it was love at first sight, but I was wrong. It was you using your ability to get what you want. You're a sick bastard. I actually loved you after a while too, Carl. You make me sick. You took my life away for your own selfish benefit.
Dear, we just have to prepare him for the execution, and we'll be done with him. He won't bother us anymore. Now, Carl, since you don't have much time left, you deserve to know the truth. Jane is my daughter. My daughter. I didn't get to raise her because Linda wanted to keep up the facade that everything was alright. You know what? It's fine. I got my payback. I messed up your life after you took my job offer. I guess we're even now.
I've got the sedative. Do you want to start prepping now?
No, I have one more thing. Carl, you really deserve to know the truth, so I'm gonna let you ask one more question. I'll unlock the restraint in one hand so that you can write it down on a paper. Don't you dare think about ambushing or escaping. This is government property and you will be shot on sight. Is that clear?
Unlocking door. I hope you're doing the right thing, love.
Alright, Mr. Wilson, your hand is free and here's the notepad. We'll answer your question in a little bit. Oh, you're finished? Alright. I gotta pop you back in the restraint. Linda, darling, please get the mild sedative. Thank you.
Administering sedative. Let's reel him over.
Alright, Carl. You're all strapped in and ready. See you in the next life. Is the electric chair ready, Linda?
What about the question?
Oh, yes. Here it is. Was everything real, even the time travel?
Yes, Carl. I'm sorry that you had to find out this way. I can't watch this. I have to go.
Goodbye, Carl Wilson.
My, what a twist that was. Poor Carl didn't know what was coming to him. That was Speak No Evil by Alissa Hernandez. The role of Carl was portrayed by Andy Melgoza. The role of Linda was played by Layla Cornell. The little girl Jane was played by Alyssa Mejia. And Mr. Smith was played by Carlos Ramirez. Tune in next week for another episode of COVID Creeps. Scary stories to hear in the dark. This has been a presentation of the Warren High School Drama Department.